Hey guys, this is Jazz Hands. I just wanted to kind of do a quick video regarding the three rarest 1959 fashions, but showcasing them all together and kind of having a small conversation about them because I like them a lot. Before I get into that, I'm not affiliated with the publisher or with the author in any way, but I bought the book Dressing Barbie, a celebration of the clothes that made America's favorite doll and the incredible woman behind them. It's written by Carol Spencer, who is one of the who was the longest running designer at Mattel after 35 years of being there. It's a great book. I actually contacted her for a bit of information for this video, and she responded back. She's extremely pleasant and very nice, and she was just really helpful. And you should absolutely get her book. It's beautiful. It has over 100 photographs in it. Goes through the entire history of the doll, essentially, with her favorite designs and some rare designs that you don't get to see normally. And it was just a lot of fun. So I recommend buying it. I got it at Barnes & Noble, picked it up, and rushed it home, read it for the interview, or for this video. But anyway, the actual point of the video is these three ladies right here. These are now that I've finally collected them, I thought I'd just make kind of a quick little video regarding them, and I thought we could all talk about them for a moment. So once again, these are the three rarest fashions from 1959. All of them are replicas. All of the dolls are replicas, unfortunately. If this was all vintage, if all three of these outfits were vintage, that's over like $3,000 to $4,000 right there. If the dolls and the fashions were vintage, I mean, those two number ones right there, $16,000, $8,000 each, plus another $4,000. You can be at 20 to 25 to even 30,000 for everything all together here. I don't have that kind of money. This is a number 5 vintage doll. She's not really supposed to be in my video because she wasn't really available in 1959, but whatever, you know. She looks good in the outfit. So I actually was wondering, because I'm curious, I like to know the behind the scenes, and while I talk, I'm just going to kind of spin the dolls around again so you can kind of see what they look like again. I was like, why on earth were these dolls so rare? Why didn't they get a longer time? Like, were there any factors behind it? I had a bunch of baseless speculations that I don't know anything about production for clothing or dolls or anything, but I reached out and I emailed Carol Spencer today, and I was just like, hey, I know that she started in 1963 at Mattel, and she was already a Barbie fan before then. That's why she wanted to work for the designers. And I just said, hey, do you know why? I know it was 4 years before you actually got hired at Mattel, but do you know why these outfits are so rare, or why Mattel only fashioned them for 1 year? And she responded back really quickly today, and time for me to make my video. Cute little bow in the back. I just want to point that out because I don't know if I pointed out in the previous video. But she just said, sales, sales, sales. Like, the sales are what really matters. What made an outfit have longevity, she said, was, number one, if it was popular with children and with adults. If it was really popular, it got pushed over to the next year. Like, the gold one, Evening Splendor, was very popular, so that one was made for almost 5 years. The other factor, she said, specifically for Easter Parade, she knew exactly what happened with it. She said Easter Parade, it was due to its name. Easter Parade sat on store shelves and did not move until the month before Easter. Back in 1959, you dressed up for Easter, for the parade, for church and everything, and because of its name, nobody wanted to buy it until it was time for Easter and then put it on the dolls, so it didn't sell well, and that's really all there is to it. I mean, it's a cute fashion. Personally, I think she kind of looks like she's going to a funeral. There's a lot of black. It's very dramatic and a very dark outfit. I love the way that it's currently situated with her purse, where it's kind of flared out. Now that does look very nice. But yeah, so there you go. Right from one of the designers of Mattel themselves. She just said it just came down to sales and just how popular the outfit was, and these outfits were not very popular, apparently. I mean, when you compare them to something like Suburban Shopper or Barbecue, like I have Barbecue here, that's going to be an upcoming video very shortly with the brunettes, because I have to draw a parallel with that with something else. But I mean, it's pink, it's cute, it's got little accessories with it that you can kind of do more things with. That's fun. The Suburban Shopper one I also have here, that's coming up in another video today or tomorrow. And same thing, it's got like a cute, it looks like a picnic cloth. It's adorable. and it's brightly colored, and it's got lots of fun, bright accessories. And these are they're fun outfits, like especially the bubble dress. But they're much more adult, grown up, more. They're more like a realistic outfit, I'd say, and I don't know if necessarily a kid wants to play with something that's an exact replica of an adult outfit. For collectors, it's a lot of fun because it's so intricately designed, it's beautiful, and it has little details on it, and it's fun to put on a doll, it's fun to see on the doll, it's fun to display, and that's why we can kind of enjoy it, and that would also explain the rarity of it. She also just said that the ones that did get sold, the ones that kids did enjoy playing with, the ones that were out in the world, they just got played with, and they got destroyed over time. Because children generally aren't very careful with their toys. Like the few Barbies that I had as a very small child, I don't have them anymore, and all of their little supplies got left, or little accessories got left in the dark. My big thing was Jurassic Park toys, and all of their they came with a million accessories. The action figures when I was a kid, and I don't have any of those either. My mom's personal Barbie had quite a bit of stuff with it, but she didn't really play with the doll very much. She said she was more of the put her on display and appreciate Barbie's aesthetic beauty, kind of like how a collector would appreciate a Barbie today. But it's interesting. I thought it was really great that she responded back. I love the history behind the fashions, and that Dressing Barbie book, it really does go into some pretty fun details of the behind the scenes of manufacturing the outfits back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and 90s, and the late 90s too. Carol Spencer was the one who created Totally Hair Barbie, which is the best-selling Barbie doll of all time. It made over $100 million the year it came out. So she's kind of an authority on what people want to see with Barbie dolls. Anyway, it's been a lot of fun so far with these videos. I hope that people are watching and enjoying them. I really hope that everybody stays tuned for the next videos that I have coming up. Again, let me know what you want to see with them. This was just kind of a little retrospective since I finally got all three of these, even though they're reproductions. They each cost me about $50 for the reproductions, because the reproductions are still expensive on eBay, and the dolls themselves, then it depends on how you get them. That one cost $50 when I got her brand new with her Solo in the Spotlight outfit in 2009. This one was $75, and I just got her in the mail today, and this was the first thing I dressed her in because I knew she would look fantastic in it. And this one was $95 or $120, I think, but she's a legit vintage, so I mean that's why she costs a little bit more money. So anyway, yeah, it's a fun video. I hope that you stick around for the next ones, and remember, I'm always interested in comments and hearing what you guys think, because the only people that matter to me are the audience, and giving you content that you guys want to see and enjoying seeing the outfits put on dolls. That's just what I want to kind of cover. So thanks for seeing this little retrospective on the 3 rarest outfits. Remember that if you're out like thrifting or something and you see one of these 3 outfits and it's a reasonable price, snap it up. Even if it's a reproduction like these, you could probably sell it for about $50 on eBay if it's complete. And if it's a vintage one, I mean, just this dress in a vintage sale, $500. Just the dress, nothing else with it. I mean, they're worth a lot of money. So anyway, this is Jazz Hands. I hope to see you for my next video. Until next time.